Nice. Cheers. We have arrived at our campsite. It said it wasn't waterfront, but that looks like water to me. Back it up. Beautiful.
We made it
To Fort De Soto Campground.
back in August. We visited Fort De Soto. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it.
We woke up and it was absolutely sunny and beautiful, and we made breakfast, and then the storm rolled in.
If you've ever experienced an August in Florida, you'd understand why we left our reservation early. It was scorching hot.
You see this, we haven't even got our tent up, but I'm feeling this euphoric.
The mosquitoes were wicked. So now it's so nice to be back here because this is a beautiful campground.
Let's set up camp.
Dishwashing setup, folding shovel, all set up.
There we have it. How long did that take? 6 minutes, I'd say. It wasn't that quick and easy when we first started, so we have perfected it, and I'm proud of us.
Me too.
So we're gonna show you around our campsite.
I just set up the Jeep as close to the camper as possible because we have our little kitchen right there.
Here's our kitchen. You see the pantry over here. Tell us about it.
The pantry right here. We got all of our dried goods, all of our fruit, all of our granolas, rices, things like that. This is our pantry. This is our refrigeration system right here. We got our coolers. We have our additional cooler for all of our soda waters, etc.
Our tiny camper. And then of course there is our toilet. And here we set up our chairs so we can look out at the beautiful green and the nature. So we are covered by trees, which really keeps a lot of the wind out. We found a perfect spot, and guess how many people are here? None. Wanna go fishing?
I want to go fishing. Time to go fishing. Here I am fishing. You know what? We're just having a good time, you guys. We're just having a good time.
Isn't it pretty today?
It looks beautiful.
Morning. We made it to Gulfport. It's the cutest little city. We have been here before, but I feel like we have a different experience every time. It's so colorfully painted. Everyone seems nice, and the weather is absolutely perfect. I'm so excited to try this IPA. It's called Reef Donkey. It is made by Tampa Bay Brewing Company. Okay. You know I love an IPA, so I'm gonna make myself a little cocktail here. So I'm going to pour my beer about here. And I've had this grapefruit juice. It's the freshest grapefruit juice. So I'm gonna try to eloquently pour. Nice. Cheers. There is not a better thing you can drink in the morning for breakfast than this beer.
We got some corned beef hash, we got some tomatoes, some fried green tomatoes, an English muffin, and some grits.
So Brian, our server, called it the buffet, and I think that is spot on. We always like to try a lot of different things.
Hot sauce. Liberally. Alright, I'm gonna try the corned beef hash right now.
Okay. Which is her favorite?
Crispy, salty, creamy. It's perfect.
Brian, you want to say hi?
Well, hello everyone. How are we doing today? It is beautiful and crispy and beautiful Gulfport, Florida.
Yes, it is.
I'm Brian. Welcome to Florida.
We love you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
You're the best.
I made a little corned beef hash sandwich right there. Mmm. This is the fried green tomato with the Cajun remoulade.
Wow.
Tangy.
Speechless. Tangy, spicy.
Juicy.
The tomato is so juicy. Crispy outside, but not too breaded. My mouth is on fire in a good way right now.
I just want to say a big thank you to Amber who let me get corned beef hash because that's more my thing than hers, but she loves it. She said this is her favorite corned beef hash.
We eat breakfast every day, but that was the best breakfast ever. No matter that we missed the sunset, we made it to the beach, and that's really all that matters. It's absolutely beautiful. I think I've said that about 5 times today, but it is absolutely beautiful. Good morning.
I finally got a fire pit. So here at Fort De Soto, it is required that you have one of these if you're having a fire, and you actually have to rent it from the park. It's about $5 a night. We love our fires, so we decided to rent it. And I also got something super cool. Let me show you. I think Amber's gonna love this. And it's colorful fire. It's like a powder that you throw into the fire, and it's all kinds of colors.
We found our own private beach. We were driving down the road, saw a perfect little opening for Julieta to throw the fishing line in. So let's go look at it and go fishing.
Alright, let's grab the goods.
Today's private beach.
Look how clear the water is.
There are so many beautiful beaches in this area that whenever you're done with one spot, you can pack up, drive to the next one, and that's what we did. We found a beautiful second spot so Julieta can catch a fish. Check this out.
I'm on a pursuit to get a fish. I would love to catch a fish in this beautiful setting. I could seriously live here for a few months. I love it here. There's so much wildlife. There's fish jumping. There's birds that are diving into the water. I mean, it is just a special place. Oh, yeah. Hello. When we can't catch our fish, we buy our fish. So we're buying a snapper for $7.
Alright, sample time.
All right, let's see, man.
It's hot, so grab
Okay.
the stick, yeah.
Mini donut. I'm gonna eat this here mini donut. It's got cinnamon and sugar on it. It's hot. It's heavenly. It's so fluffy but doughy. Mini donuts.
Oh, what is this?
They're hot.
Oh, they smell so good. Are you kidding me?
They're hot, hot.
They're heaven.
That's exactly what I said.
No, you didn't. They're... I can't even put into words how delicious this hot donut is.
We are going to be cooking over a fire tonight. We didn't catch any fish, unfortunately, while we were fishing earlier, but what we did go to is a seafood market, a local seafood market called
Wild Seafood.
They hooked us up with a snapper. It's a nice little one, but it's beautiful. And we're gonna do a recipe that I like to do whenever I roast whole fish is we're gonna stuff it with some callalou.
From Jamaica.
Yeah, you can get these from any kind of market, Jamaican market, island, Caribbean market. They usually have callalou there. If not, maybe do some like collards or some kale out of the can. But callalou is a delicious green that I like to stuff the fish with because it retains so much moisture in that fish and it just makes it so delicious. We're gonna throw some onion in there, you know, and some garlic, but we're gonna roast up that whole fish right over the fire. So what I did is I have this snapper and I just cleaned it off with some fresh water, and I'm gonna split it open a little bit more here, but I'm patting it dry. And then what I'm gonna do is lather this up in some olive oil. I got this fish seasoning. You can use any kind of seasoning you want. You should probably use a lot of salt and pepper and any kind of herbs that you have. I like this one a lot because it's basically ready to go. Super easy when we're camping. I'm gonna throw it on there. It kind of has like these salt crystals on it, so it's perfect. Bunch on the inside. Gonna just throw some lemon on there. Throw in some garlic in there. Throw in some onions just like that. And I'm gonna put some of that callalou right in there. Stuff it up with that. Put all of that in there. And that's all I do. Honestly, that's all I do. And usually what I would do if I was at home is I would bake it on 425 for 25 minutes. Depending on the size, you just wanna get it to temperature. Since we're doing it on a fire, I'm gonna keep it on top of that cast iron grate and I'm gonna cover it in some foil so it makes its own little oven inside of there.
Beautiful. Okay.
Look how beautiful that fish is. Look at all that meat right there.
Oh my gosh, it's delicious. The beans and rice mixture, we cooked them together so it's stuck together, and then I put hot sauce on it so it's spicy and freaking delicious. And I haven't tried the fish yet, so let's see. Look at that. Steamy, flaky. It's so mild. There's only one bone. It's so mild.
Let me take a bite. It cooked perfectly. It's so moist thanks to that callalou in there. Wow. Just with a little hot sauce. This is our color packet for our fire. Amber, do you want to do the honors?
I do.
But it's green and blue. It's really cool. Oh, I can see it's kind of purple. All right, we're heading out. Let me give you a little walkthrough of this campsite that we love so much. We stayed at site 78. No waterfront. There are grills. You have to rent a little fire pit, which we did last night. There's a nice little hole to the water so you can kind of take a peek, and if you're brave enough, just put your booties on and go swimming out there. Fairly private. You have your neighbors a little bit close to you, but for the most part, it was surrounded by some lovely trees. I love Fort De Soto. I feel like I could stay here for a whole nother week. This place is beautiful. I love this area. This is a wonderful campsite.
We're definitely coming back. You will also see our video from Fort De Soto a few months ago. Watch that one. You'll see how our camping process has evolved. Much better now.
Thank you so much for watching this video. That was Fort De Soto Park in St. Petersburg, Florida. We are
Honey, I Roam. And don't forget to like this video and please subscribe to our channel. Click that button now. We also want you to send us a comment. Let us know what you think and where you think we should go next. We love you.
It's okay. Look at that tree growing off of that
Oh my gosh.
other tree.
I think that's when God learned how to braid. That was his first braid.
That's awesome.